Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Cougars offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Parker. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Intercepted in the end zone.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road, already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Mills. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Oh, and he misfires is just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled after the catch. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hernandez. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Mills. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's caught. It's Portman. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Portman. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
That sack sets up a third down play. To throw, it's Mills. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Freeman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
That sack makes it 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. 3rd down and long. Why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and then come up with a sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. We'll pause and play here as the offense takes a timeout. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Mills. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's important. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Miami. Will take the lead in the second half.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's running out of time here, and the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. With the return, it's Carr. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A change of direction. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Back, in motion now. Back to pass. It's Mills. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him short of the goal line. What a stand by this defense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important 2nd down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Running it back, it's Joseph. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Here comes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Canes moving quickly down the field here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Mills. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Receiver makes the grab. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice grab. It's Freeman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. To throw it on third and very long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Washington State.
Number 0.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Extra point try coming now.
Power for the extra point.
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Miami 17. Washington State 10.
Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
That's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ball is free in the backfield. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.